Hello, my name is Andika, and today I will talk about the Portuguese man of war. Because, in my opinion, it is such an interesting creature, and if you haven't known about it yet, well, let me introduce it to you. The Portuguese man of war is named after an 18th century Portuguese warship because it resembles the ship in full sail, as you can see here. If this is the first time that you see this creature, you may think that it's just another jellyfish. Well, no, my friend, it's not just another jellyfish, though it's a close relative of one, but it isn't one. Look, this is a jellyfish, and this is a Portuguese man of war. See the difference? Now, here's another shocking fact. It's not a single organism, rather it's a colony that consists of about 1,000 organisms that have different roles and work together to survive. Now, let's talk about its physical characteristics, shall we? First, let's make it clear that what we have been talking about was the sessile stage of their life, which is the dominant stage. It means that they don't always look like that, it's just that they spent most of their lifetime in that form. The body of the Portuguese man of war in a sessile stage can be divided into two parts. First is the part that sits on top of the water surface, and the second is the part that is submerged in the water. The first part is filled with air to keep them afloat, and they are translucent with a slight hint of pink, blue, or violet. This part could range from 9 to 30 centimeters long and may extend to 15 centimeters in height. The reason that they have this part is because they are in their sessile life stage, which means that they don't move around freely. Instead, they ride the ocean wave to move around, while a jellyfish would move around using that umbrella thingy. Under the balloon-like part, there are clusters of polyps which take on different roles, 3 different roles to be exact, and we'll come back to this later. This cluster of polyps resemble tentacles and may extend to 50 meters in length. To put it into perspective, that's roughly more than 10 Audi A4s lined up. Now that we're done with the physical characteristics, let's move on to talk about their non-physical characteristics. As I mentioned earlier, all the organisms in this colony take 3 different roles, which are dactylozoids, which are used for self-defense or to catch prey, gastrozoids, which are used for digestion, and gonozoids, which are used for reproductive purposes. This species is carnivorous and they feed mainly on fish fry, or young fish, and small adult fish. They also consume shrimp, other crustaceans, and other small plankton-type animals. The way they would catch these prey is with little darts that contain venom, and when they're not in use, they would tuck these little darts inside a capsule known as nematocysts. These polyps that contain these nematocysts are the dactylozoids type. Once they have caught their prey, they would pass them on to the gastrozoids so they can digest them using enzymes. The last role, which I haven't explained, is the gonozoids. As I have mentioned before, these are used for reproduction purposes. Their reproduction will most likely take place in the fall, though it still isn't known what causes this. Now, don't you think they sound similar to humans? I'm talking about their behavior, of course. I'm not one of those people that say, man bad, technology bad, nature good. But I'm just saying, maybe this is nature's way of saying, hey humans, look at this. This is how you do it. This is how to become a colony that can achieve more than what you can by yourself. Do not become like cancer, which takes what is good for themselves but not thinking of the others. Well, that's the lesson by nature. See you in the next one. If I make another one.